start today off at David Stanley Chrysler Jeep Dodge, but don't worry, we're not going to be here long. I gotta show you something. Actually, I gotta show you a couple things, but we're here getting an oil change in the truck, the Ram 2500. What kind of a pain living an hour away, because I had to obviously bring my trailer. I had to find an empty parking lot to drop my trailer, lock it up, then bring the truck over here. Then I got to go back and pick up the trailer and then head out. But anyway, we're getting the oil changed real quick. And I came onto the showroom floor and I saw just a couple things that I think are, well, you'll see. You'll see. So literally, I don't know what day it is now for you guys, but yesterday I literally sold the Camaro SS. They showed me this. It's a brand new 2020 Hellcat Charger. I don't know, man. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I'm literally getting out of debt right now. Last thing I can do is get back into it with one of these, but beautiful, beautiful, very well spec'd car. Look at those wheels, got the wide body kit. The price on this one's a little bit higher than my other Hellcat. This one is $81,190. So yeah, there it is right there. I'm not sure if I could do $80,000 for a four-door, you know what I mean? But I would take these wheels and I'd absolutely put them on my other Hellcat in a heartbeat. I like these wheels way better than the ones on my old Hellcat. Look at those. It's got the right stance to it and everything, man. She's sick. Very sick car, man. Look at that. Yeah. Don't worry, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here today. Once I get my oil change, we're going to hit the road and get to Kansas. Going to meet up with Watch JR Go and Westen. I know that's what you guys are waiting for. Here's my old Hellcat right here, guys. The 2020 with all of 2,000 miles on her. It's funny because it's sitting right back where I bought it from. I literally bought it on the showroom floor, sitting right here on this SRT mat. It looks just like it did the day I picked it up. I didn't really lose much money on it, so that's always a good thing. You guys know this car was gently broken in, right? very. Just see the intro of my videos from a few weeks back. You'll see how gentle I was on this car. I got a good price on it, guys. I bought it because they gave me a good deal. They accidentally gave me the incentives on the car from the factory, and from what I understand, they were not supposed to give me the dealer incentives. They were supposed to keep those for themselves. So somebody messed up and sold it to me for way less than what they should have. And they pretty much gave me exactly what I paid for it. So I got to use the car, have fun with it, you know, drive the living heck out of it for a while and bring it right back where it's up for sale again. That Alcantara interior. It's a beautiful car, guys. Beautiful car. All right, you know what it's time for? We got to go meet Westen. We got to go see Watch JR Go. We got to go pick up this 1967 AMC that you guys have been waiting for. So let's get to Kansas. Let's pick up this car and let's meet these other YouTubers. Oh man, we got us an accident over here, y'all. Dang. Wow. That sucker tipped right over, man. All right, continuing on our way, guys. We're getting there. So we're almost there. I'm literally 10 minutes away. And I thought I'd record this because, you know, I got a million thoughts running through my head. And I was like, you know what? I'll bet a lot of people get nervous before they meet, especially YouTubers meeting other YouTubers. And let's face it, these aren't small channels, guys. It's not like we're going and meeting a small channel. I've got a pretty decent sized channel myself, but it just, I don't know. I've been watching, for example, I've been watching both Westen and John Ross for, I don't even know how long. It's been a long time. But I have watched both of their channels blow up in subscribers. I've also watched both of them pass me. Like, I've been standing still. And I got to thinking about that, and I was like, all right, why is it that when their channels were smaller and I was looking forward to meeting them sometime, it didn't seem nerve-wracking, but now that their channels have blown up, now it is. You know why? Let me tell you why. For me, anyway. I'm sure others feel that way. It's almost like you're meeting someone famous. Currently, since I left the house this morning, I have not received any response from the seller. None. None. The seller has not responded to any of my messages. I guess that in and of itself will make for some interesting content. Nothing like driving 6 hours to pick up a car to have it sold out from under you when you've had this arranged and worked out. But it happens. At the end of the day, yeah, I gotcha. We're going. At the end of the day, it's still worth a trip. You know, I get to meet Westen. I get to meet John Ross. I'd say that's worth a 6-hour trip, wouldn't you? All right, guys. Yeah, I got you, man. God, this chick loves to interrupt me. Anyway, we are literally 6 minutes from the location, so I'm going to stop talking, and we're about to find out whether we're going to get this car or not. Guys, we made it, and, well, it doesn't start.
Hey, that's just because you're not having enough dedication.
Hey!
We have got a starting fluid. We can make it run.
We do. We have starting fluid, and we have a jumper pack.
You're good at door shut, though? Like,
I know.
Yeah. Guys is going to be jealous of us.
Yeah. Until you realize you can't buy parts for this anymore. That's...
It's just so good, it's not going to break.
Look at that. Yeah, you're right. It sounds nice.
And there, I said that, now the door went open.
It's got a big engine, man. This is a 290 cubic inch with a Holly. Oh, yeah.
I think the same size as on my lawnmower.
On your lawnmowers, I would believe it, because I see what you do to your cars.
What are you talking about? They're mostly factory.
You're going to SEMA, aren't you?
What?
You better be going to SEMA.
To SEMA?
Yeah.
You know what?
You built like the world's only diesel-powered Mustang.
Yeah.
Surely you're going to SEMA.
I'll be honest, when I first got to SEMA, I'm like, damn, these cars are too nice. And the more I looked at the welds, I'm like,
oh, no, dude. That's...
darn, I would fit right in here. But you know, they canceled SEMA this year, so...
Oh, that's right.
They canceled it.
That's right.
I'll have to wait till next year.
That gives me another year to do something really awesome.
12 hours.
It's already been done. You took that, man.
No, it's a 4-door sedan. There you go.
Oh, yeah? Well, yeah. Who would have ever thought about putting a diesel... Well, no, actually, I take that back. Oldsmobile did. Not a 12 valve, but Oldsmobile.
Well, Oldsmobile had the 5.7 diesel. They had like a 5.7 350.
Yeah, and like their three... Yeah.
They ran terrible, made like
they were
22
junk.
horsepower factory.
Yes, junk.
And then the 6.2 came out. They put them in... I don't know. There was actually one that went viral on the internet, but it had a 6.2 diesel as a Corvette. It was a black one, matte black. It was like all over Facebook and everything. And what's funny is...
I didn't see it.
A buddy of mine owns it, and it was 12 miles east of here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was a 6.2... Like, it was a 1975 Corvette with a 6.2 diesel in it. Had no power. It was junk, but it was funny. No, don't look in there. You're just going to get bad news.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
that looks about like the one on the Mustang.
It's literally flaky. Oh, I'm all kinds of excited about this one. Old boy is getting he's got a skid steer back there, and we really thought it ran, but for $2,500, it's actually funny because he said that. He said, well, what was it? Last time he used it.
The last time I drove it, drove well.
Yeah.
You see, that's like the last time I ate a cheeseburger, it tasted good.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. The problem with this car, and everybody warned me before I bought it, is they said nobody makes parts for AMC. Nobody.
What's an AMC? Is that the people that make DeLorean?
That's DMC. DMC. AMC, I think, was American Motor Corporation. Chrysler bought them out.
They made the Gremlin.
Yes. The
Fireball.
There you go.
And they made rear-ended. They would
yes.
The fire.
And the Javelin. My dad had a Javelin.
Oh, these poor guys. This is the best they made. I'm sorry.
This, I think, was kind of their mid-tier flagship style, and
I would agree with that. It's a boat.
You can't find parts for it. I went looking for a gas tank last night. I was like, oh, this is easy. I'll start ordering the parts. No gas tanks. Nobody makes it.
I'm telling you. I'm straight up telling you. If you put a gas can on the roof, 3/8 fuel line down to the carburetor, it's gravity fed at that point.
It'll run. Well,
and you look bitchin'. Like...
Oh, yeah. Well, I do have some straps, so we could strap it to the roof so it doesn't fall. Then all we have to do is figure out why it has no fire, so it probably needs the points cleaned up. I think it'll run. Oh, yeah. Here comes the skid steer right here. Oh, is that thing going to pick this up?
No, he's just going to push it.
Oh, okay. Whoa. He's got some bigger ones back there. All right, I think he's about ready. Yeah. I'll show you guys the back seat. I didn't even introduce this guy. But I'm sure most people on my channel know who you are.
Who I am?
Weston. Yeah. This nickname Jeff. Good to meet you, Jeff. That's Weston,
You know
man.
what? I tried to come up with a fake name, and I come up with my dad's name. That's the worst thing I ever done.
All right. We're going to get in this bad boy and move some stuff out of the way here. Ignition. Neutral. Window down. All right. We got Westen over there handling that. Let's see if we can successfully get this car onto this trailer. This is going to take up every bit of that trailer.
Hold your camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you used to being
Guys,
a cameraman?
I've never done this before, so I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. How does this turn on? Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just smooth motion.
Is the tire on it?
Oh yeah, come this way just a little bit. Straight. There you go. This way just a little bit.
Hot diggity dog. There we go. Hey,
Almost like you knew what it was.
right?
No, you would have to be careful. That skid loader's got a Cummins in it, so it could have pushed you all the way to next week.
I'm actually impressed it went that smoothly first go. Because last night I drove over my fender with one of the cars I was hauling last night.
Hey, that's not a problem. That just means it's extra bent. What's that supposed to
It held up pretty good, and it was a Chrysler Pacifica too, so it was pretty big. It actually fit on the trailer quite nicely.
I bet you if we tried hard enough, I'd get my army truck on there.
Maybe.
I think I could.
Maybe over the wheel arches there. I'm not sure this trailer could handle that truck.
Don't worry, neither
One
can
time
mine.
good deal. I will trade you this classic American car for your truck, your army truck.
Oh, you wouldn't want it.
I watched you get it home.
Can you tell the difference in my boots?
Yeah, that one right there still is covered in oil.
It's a little good. That stupid truck. I love that truck so much, but I'm not gonna lie. Every person around me hates it. Nobody likes it anymore. They're like, I just hate this truck. It's always broken. I'm like, just think of all the good
Oh,
opportunities.
no,
with
no,
it.
no. No, that thing is cool.
Yeah,
that thing is, you drove over a forest with it.
Well, yeah, I did do that.
That's
I
pretty
got-
cool.
The thing I didn't show was after all that happened, we went back out there and just started playing again, and I took it to a different spot, and I buried it all the way down to, the toolboxes.
So what you're saying is on video, you're actually that person.
Yeah.
You're the same person.
Yeah,
You know how rare that is?
basically.
It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare.
I don't know.
I'm the same way because I don't want people to meet me and go, wow, you're an asshole. I thought you were a nice guy. It's like, no, I'm really
people
not.
just say that about me on video. They're like, wow, this guy's an asshole. Then they get there in person, I'm like, yep, still an asshole.
I don't want to disappoint anybody, man.
No, exactly.
Anyway, now I'm here, so this should start right up, I assume. We pulled a plug wire.
If this doesn't work, I have got a nitrous bottle in there, and I'm
All
not
right.
afraid. It's his car.
Turn the key.
Ready?
Yep, let's see. Yep.
Hey, we got Sparky.
All you need is the Fuelios.
So no, we sprayed Fuelio and it didn't start. It
Ma-
didn't even try.
Hey, you want to know what it is?
What?
It was so sad about being where it was. It
That's-
just wanted to
Oh,
move
yeah.
location. Now that it's here, and now that JR's standing here, it's just gonna
Yeah.
fire up and make us look stupid.
Well, here
Right.
we go.
Just to delete.
You want the fire?
It's because
Should we put the spark plug
we
back
got-
in it first, or
we
should
got
we
rid
just
of the-
crank it on 7?
we got rid of the lying seller, so now it's all fixed.
Yeah.
He didn't lie. That's the Kansas negotiation tactic. Where's the hole? You know, the biggest problem I've ever had with making YouTube videos.
What's that? Are you gonna say finding the hole?
Well, that's been a big problem in my whole life. But making jokes like that has been my biggest
Yeah,
problem.
you can't put any of that on there.
Hold on.
Yeah, definitely not yet.
Right now?
Or maybe, are you holding the plug wire?
That's what I say. Is he holding
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead. That's how we used to do it when we was a kid. Like, we didn't have spark. I didn't even know that they invented a thing to test spark
Just
plugs.
spark plugs.
No, like, that was seriously a thing.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, hold this, and then you crank over your Briggs and Stratton and chalk the shit out of your brother or something.
This is how I learned to do it, was putting it on the block on Briggs and Strattons, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never that smart. It was just get the hell shocked out of it.
That's funny. Is there any chance you have, like, just gas instead of starting fluid?
Nope.
All right, cool.
Do you have any gas?
No.
This is glow plug in a can.
Glow plug and a clean. I can't even say it.
Glow plug in a clonk.
Glow plug and clonk.
Glow plug in a clonk.
All right. Who's spraying?
Okay.
You spraying?
Here's the thing.
What's up?
If it backfires and catches that insulation on fire,
We're in trouble.
which way are you running?
I'm gonna go.
I'm running. Well,
Okay.
actually, I'm just gonna stand here and watch it, and like probably try to pull out my phone, get something for Instagram. Like, look at Randy.
Look at Randy's car burning down on the trailer. Oh man.
I'll spray more starting foot on it. It'll be good for video.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, give it a good boom boom.
Hey!
I'm convinced if we have JR sit right there, we can drive around the block.
But nobody did anything to it.
I showed up. I just told you I showed up. All right, crank it again. It's. Woo! Woo! All that dirt flying out of there, right in our eyes.
That's how
Oh,
you know
yes.
on camera this is a real first start.
100% real first start.
100% real.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? We just had this thing running like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah! All right, you need gasolina.
Yeah.
I've been trying to convince him to put a gas can on the roof and put like a gravity feed.
Yeah, all you
situation.
need is like a hose with a little.
Exactly. He won't do it.
So easy.
We will do it. Is there a parts store here?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know there is. I see you at O'Reilly's all the time.
Yeah, buddy.
That's true.
Look at
Go
that.
up there and bother them.
It's got a Holly, the greatest carburetor manufacturer of all time, right there.
What I'm thinking is, why don't we just drive to a gas station and put the nozzle in the carburetor and just...
Okay.
I was kidding.
Whatever you say, man. We'll just you
car.
start it and I'll.
But I think it's just much funnier if we just spill it all over the engine.
I also agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah, like you
Oh,
almost
it's
got it.
going in.
Yeah.
Ah!
Less and less chance it's actually going to catch on fire.
Don't worry about that. I got starting fluid.
Yeah. I don't think you put fires out with starting fluid, but it would be entertaining
Fire with
nonetheless.
fire. Ain't you heard that?
Okay. I'm gonna
All right.
say there's quite a bit of fuel in there. It might blow up. Who knows?
Well, it's time to find out.
Yeah, get that interior started.
It's July 4th.
Fireworks everywhere. What sucks is on this, it has like a lip. And if I try to
Well, it would help if I knew which key. Okay, maybe it's this key.
big true.
There's so many different keys to this thing. There we go. There we go.
Almost. Hold on, let me find a water bottle.
All right. Westen being all smart.
It does run. Doesn't sound like it's very happy about it, but it runs.
Hey,
Westen.
you want a drink? Tell me what
No.
this is?
Dude, don't drink it.
I can smell that from here.
That's what they call an energy drink.
I'll be honest, it's mixed with a little bit of diesel. That's what was in that can. But that will lubricate your cylinders.
All right.
I think it's kerosene.
Let's see if it does a little better this time.
Yeah, barely ticked.
Backfire.
Don't you be doing that.
It's got enough fuel to start again for sure.
Oh, does it?
We talked about this.
I'd say like 2 hits with the accelerator pump. I'll run the throttle if you want.
Every time I'm like, let me just get out and get it running, and it dies on me.
Fire back up. Westen's fueling you.
This is full fuel injection. Holly has never seen so much legendariness. Come on!
Sounds pretty
Oh, it was so good. Yeah, it was
I
running
meant to
really
clean
well.
the carburetor for you.
It
Our
worked.
fuel tank's empty.
Our fuel tank is empty.
Hey, all that matters is it runs.
Yep.
How far do you think you can get on
One.
20
He
ounces?
can't get off the trailer with 20 ounces, I don't think.
If you was on a hill, though.
On a hill, maybe.
I'm saying that it'll start again though if you want.
You think it will?
Yeah. There's a lot of fuel in there, I think.
See if it'll start again.
Float blow full is like 2 minutes of running.
Is it?
Probably.
Yeah, but we're extra horsepower. Let's idle. See if it idle. Ah, never mind.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I don't know anything. If it don't got an injection pump on it, I'm lost.
Yeah,
Good vacuum to it.
yeah, it does have good vacuum. You can hear it hissing.
It kind of, when we first cranked it over out there, it kind of sounded like a little bit uneven, like maybe it had like a stuck valve for a sec or something. But
Gotcha.
definitely freed up. Sounds good now.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't want to tell them then. I didn't want to feel bad.
Well, you know, I don't care anyway. Everybody yells at me because they're like, you're supposed to take it apart, make sure
No,
everything is free first, clean it. No, man, I pour gas in and
No,
crank it.
no one has time
You know
for that at all.
no,
What's
Yeah.
bad is you get all these keyboard warriors like, hey, I would have held it with my left hand instead of my right hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know,
I'd rather
We're
put an
just having-
engine in it than sit there and screw around with trying to
Yeah.
do some nonsense.
Well, if you ever
It goes
decide
good
that
with
you want to
spoolie
trade
steel.
this for smoke stang, I'd consider it. Maybe
I don't
$200 or
think you like,
$300.
I
from
don't
you.
think you'd like the smoke stang, personally.
It,
Like,
it
don't
doesn't
got-
have grandma's curtains for seats in the
Or
smoke
the
stand.
fuzzy dice.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's like 1974 all over.
One owner grandma car with fuzzy dice.
Let's be honest.
I'm not 100%
What was that
sure.
grandma up to?
The car is home. Now you can get a better idea of what it looks like because we've got a bunch of sunshine out here. And I guess you're probably wondering, what's the goal of this video? What's the end goal? The end goal for me is to drive this car off of the trailer, and hopefully it would just be the icing on the cake for me if I could drive it off the trailer and drive it around to my shop. I'm not sure that's going to happen. But it doesn't hurt to try. So the first thing is the accelerator pump on this is leaking pretty significantly. I took a tip from Watch JR Go, and I hooked a hose to the vent tube there, and I filled the tube with gasoline and just let it pour in, and it ended up just pouring out of the accelerator pump all over the engine. So yeah, I'm not sure that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be something we can drive around to the shop, guys, but I am definitely going to drive it off the trailer. We've got everything we need. You guys may recognize this. This is for bleeding brakes. I use it to start vintage cars. It works great. We got a can of gasoline. Let's hook it up. Let's put a jump pack on it, and let's see if we can get her to fire up and drive off the trailer into the shop where we can get to work. All right, so step one is let's make sure it'll even run before we go all the way with like getting the trailer ready to tilt and all of that. Ooh, it's hot in here. Wow. I heard the radio. I thought I heard the radio. All right. Wow. What an old car, man. Look at all the brown. And look, the you guys know what this is. This is the vent that's normally between your legs. You know, the you-know-what cooler. Yeah, except on this car, it's up here. Power brakes. Colder. Lights. Wipers. You got your AM radio. And AM, I think that's funny. AM radio stations, but it's also American Motors. Yeah. Okay, you got your cigarette lighter, ignition. Does this pull out or... I don't know. Oh, spider web. Let's see, is there anything in the glove box? I'm not sure the glove box opens. Okay, fuzzy dice. Beautiful headliner, guys. Hopefully you can see it. It's actually quite nice. All right, let's try to start it, guys. Let's do this again.
A fine line, Thomas, because as I told you,
Okay. Will it go into gear? Ah. Come on, old girl. Gotta love the sound of that old starter. Tip this upside down here, and I fill the float bowl, and you'll know when it's full because it will start gushing fuel out of the accelerator pump right here. There it goes, just like that. And that's when I turn it off. I'm like a manual fuel pump here, man. There she goes. Will she move? Oh, she moves. She moves. Okay, okay. Okay. Listen to her. You sum them up. American Motors Advanced Unit Construction. This vehicle is built with an advanced method combining body and frame to a single all-welded structural unit featuring one-piece uniside panels, galvanized steel, deep dip primer paint, plus luster guard acrylic enamel assure body rust protection. Pioneered and built by American Motors Corporation. Look at that. Man. Okay. I think she's ready, guys. This is dangerous right here. I'm gonna pull the pin. That's it. She's on her own. So I'm gonna fill the float bowl, and I'm gonna try to drive it off this trailer, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Ha ha! Oh, shoot! We did it! We drove it off the trailer! Alright, I don't know how far we can drive this. Shoot, she doesn't want to pull. Yeah, she gets loaded down. It's getting better as she warms up. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on, old girl. Come on. Come on. She's trying to warm up. We're going to drive her there, guys. We're going to get her over there. That's going to happen. Come on. There we go. She's moving. She's moving under her own power, boys. Oh, something in the rear end feels a little... Oh, well, we almost made it to the shop, guys. We're almost there. There we go. There we go. Fuzzy dice and all, man. We're so close. We're so close. Come on. Boy, she's gonna fight me the whole way. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. She's gonna make it this time. She made it. She made it. She made it. E-brake is holding. She made it. Listen to her. Wow. So that was like the icing on the cake right there, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna say that carburetor is pretty well done. Obviously, sitting for 10 years, carburetors don't do well. And there she goes. Little 290 cubic inch V8. I don't know the specs. I don't know what the horsepower is on this thing. I do see that the brake lines look like they're leaking, or something is leaking under here. Look at that. We're gonna have to figure that out. Guys, honestly, regardless of what happens to this car from this point on, like, I'm happy. I'm happy. It was fun getting to meet up with Watch GR Go to meet up with, I almost called him Winston. Winston, I hope you're not watching my video, man. It's cool to meet up with Westen. Really good time just going up there and hanging out, man. The old gentleman that sold this to me, it was really cool meeting him and getting to see the car for the first time and getting it running on the trailer. At the end of the day, guys, it's really not about the car. It's about the experience. So real quick, I'll run you through my little fleet of hoopties, starting with the convertible Toyota Sienna X minivan. Now it's like a parade car, or may even call it a limousine. We've got the sideswiped Pontiac Bonneville with a slipping transmission. We've got, I don't even remember, some kind of Impala from the 2000s, 90s. I think it's like a 2001, something like that. That's not mine, but it's been here long enough, it almost feels like part of the family. The newest members of the fleet are all right here. The 2007 Chrysler Pacifica, which by now, hopefully by now, I've gone over what the problem is with it, but honestly, that's weird. I don't see it now. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. This video may come out before I actually get into the damages on this. We'll see. We'll see. The 07 Pacifica, honestly, once I'm done with it, I think this will be a great car. Next, let me turn your attention again to the 1967 AMC Ambassador 990 290 V8 automatic transmission, air conditioning. Beautiful car in its own way. I think it is a beautiful car in its own way, guys. You can agree or disagree, and we can agree to disagree at the end of the day. It's going to need some work, obviously, and the biggest problem I've already found with this car is I went to start ordering parts. I do that right when I buy a car. I order everything I think I'm going to need for it, because parts take a while to get out here to the country, and it's rough, guys. The only thing I was able to find was the carburetor, and that took some digging, but I found a carburetor for it for $300. I can't find a gas tank. They don't exist. Sending units don't exist. Fuel pumps don't exist. So basically, parts for this car just don't exist. I think that's really sad. I think that's really sad. AMC used to be I personally think AMC cars were really awesome back in the day. You guys may remember the Gremlin, the Javelin. Come on now. Come on, who doesn't like the Javelin? I know a lot of you probably won't like the Gremlin, but I like the Gremlin. I like the Javelin. And I think the Ambassador was a really cool, you know, kind of mid-price point range for AMC. And it's kind of sad that Chrysler bought them out and basically destroyed everything, except for Jeep, of course. Who can forget the Jeep? Great car, lots of brown, black, and then on the interior, some interesting colors. You go from brown to brown wood grain to tan, which is still brown, to brown carpet to green seats with tannish colored, I don't know. Mice obviously got in here, guys, and yes, mice kind of, you know, tore up the seats. That's actually really sad. This is not from wear and tear. The seats were in great condition before mice got a hold of the car, because it did sit for a decade in, I called it a barn, but it's actually a kind of a carport, a big carport. I want to see if we can get into here and see if there's anything. Oh, wow. Look at this. What is this? On a door travel hook sample number 7-L0. Oh, this is cool. This is straight out of the 60s, guys. I don't even know what it is. What, is it a cup holder? It's got a little instruction thing here. Oh, it's for hook over trim of any window. So it's for holding your coat hangers or something like that. Okay, that's kind of cool. We've got county treasurer registration. County treasurer registration, black cherry air freshener, and I think this is really, really cool. We have some of the original paperwork Compliments of Vickers Petroleum Corporation and your independent Vickers service station. Maintenance book. I don't think it was ever used. Yeah, it was. It was. 1984. Mileage 4,325. And then it goes up to 10/5 of 1984, 44,140. So this is just gasoline records? Oh, okay. Okay, and filters? Filters? 40,000, 40,000, 40,000. So this is so cool. 32,000. I wonder how far back. It doesn't go to the very beginning, does it? It doesn't give specific dates. 32,000 oil change, 1019 oil change, $10, $20. So the maintenance records stop right around the mileage that it's sitting at right now, which is kind of interesting. Customer's guarantee for the radio. American Motors care and operation instructions for seat belts. American Motors accessories, 1967. 1967 Ambassador and Marlin owner's manual. Wow. Well, the owner's manuals today are like reading a novel, so things have certainly changed. Protective maintenance book. What else we got in here? We got a mirror. I don't know what this is. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, a map. We got a map. And I think these were cup holders, but I wouldn't. Recommended tire inflation pressure. Look at that. Wow. So original. So original. In case of an accident. Lots of maps. Wow, lots of maps. That's an Oldsmobile mirror. That's and of course the fuzzy dice, guys. I don't know how well we got to see the back seat earlier, but the back seat is still in this plastic, unfortunately. Up here, it just disintegrated, and there's spider webs everywhere. There's a pin back here covered in spider webs that says, I don't know what that says. Tumbleweeds, 37th last run. Yeah, if anybody knows what that is, feel free to comment below. Seat backs look pretty good. The seat looks pretty good. It probably needs to come out of that plastic. Door cards back here actually look really good. For its age, I'd say it's a really decent car, guys. Now moving on to the Saturn. The 2000 Saturn LW1. We haven't really done anything to it yet, guys. We did give it a bath, sort of. We sprayed it off. I still got a lot of work to do to this one, so that's one of the feature projects. I don't even want to sell this, but I probably will, just because. And we move our way into the shop, and we have the I forgot what year it is, 75 MGB. I haven't touched this car in well over a week. Kind of sad, actually. Yeah, actually, it's really sad. It's really sad. You know what? I will bet money that it starts right up. Like, I took everything out. I was getting ready to order all of the interior components for it, and then I just gave up. I just never did anything else. I won't even pump the gas. Look at that. Look at that. There she goes. There she goes. Another classic. Yeah. We got enough projects around here to keep us busy for quite some time, guys. I want to assure you, we're going to be getting back to this one very, very soon. I got to order all the interior pieces. We got to look at this. There's so much to do. I got so much work to do. Let's end this video so I can get started on the next one. So I guess the best way to end this video is to remember, guys, not everything is about getting things done and actually wrenching on the cars. It becomes a job if that's all you focus on is work, work, work. You got to have a little fun. You've got to be able to enjoy the journey, enjoy the experience of getting a car back together, running, and on the road again, man. And it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've had as much fun as I did just hanging out for a couple hours with Watch Jericho and Westen Champlin, guys. And I'm sure you all know who they are, but if not, I will have links down in the description and the comment section below to their respective channels. Be sure to go check them out and subscribe to them. Watch Jericho is currently struggling with a Nissan 350Z drift car that he's building that is literally fighting him every step of the way. Westen, you guys know what Westen's working on. He's working on that, what was that car he's working on? Is it a Volkswagen Rabbit? A Nissan 300? No. Oh, it's a Smokestang. A Cummins swapped Mustang. Are you kidding me? He blew up the internet, man. Congratulations to both of you, Westen, and congratulations to Watch Jericho. Both of you have successful channels, great channels that honestly I've been watching since before you guys even really had 80 subscribers. So kind of starstruck, man. Kind of yeah, being able to meet these guys who before was like, yeah, I'd like to meet these guys. They look like cool dudes. And then you realize they, gain 250,000 subscribers and 1 million subscribers. And suddenly it's like, ooh, I'm meeting Michael Jordan. I'm meeting Michael. I know that may sound crazy, but that's kind of the experience. When someone has that many followers, it makes you a little bit nervous. But I'm happy to report, for those of you that had never had the opportunity to meet John Ross. I don't know if I should call him JR or John or whatever, but Westen, John, both of them, they're the same people in person that they're on our videos, guys, and that is something that's really cool and honestly kind of unique these days. A lot of times you see people on YouTube and they have one personality from YouTube, and when you meet them, they got a totally different personality. These guys, I can assure you, are not like that. 100% legit. Westen is actually funnier off camera. I think he holds back for the viewers. I do, because definitely awesome people. I had a great time, and at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. I don't care about whether the car actually is savable or not, if we can find parts, and that doesn't even matter. The money it costs to buy the car, to go up there, it was all worth it just to go and have that experience with those gentlemen. So thank you both for taking time out of your day to meet with me and, wrench on a really old, outdated, obsolete car that you can't find parts for anymore. I appreciate that. Guys, if you enjoyed the content, definitely do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button and let us know that you liked it. Definitely go over to Westen's channel, go over to JR's channel, let both of them know. Comment on one of their most recent videos and say, hey man, really enjoyed the content you did with Randy over at Auto Auction Rebuilds. I would appreciate it. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Leave your comments down below, guys. I'm going to get out of here because I got to figure out what the next step is with the AMC. I don't know if this is a car I want to go very far with because I can't find any parts for it. It's not a sought after car as usual. It's not something people are really looking for, which makes it kind of it's a limbo car. And I don't really know what to do with it. I'm going to have to do some thinking before I go spending a buttload of money on parts, if I can even find them, for a car that nobody really wants. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Stay safe out there, everybody. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. I will catch you guys all very, very soon in the next one.